At 56, Michael Campbell lives a lonely life, and now his ex-wife just made it all public. How does a U.S. Open champion go from beating Tiger Woods to disappearing from golf and from life itself? Let's find out. Picture this, June 2005, Pinehurst number 2. Michael Campbell, a golfer from New Zealand, stands on the 18th green holding the U.S. Open trophy. He had just beaten Tiger Woods in the final round. This wasn't supposed to happen. Campbell had to qualify through sectional qualifying just to get into the tournament. He secured his spot with a crucial 6-foot birdie putt on the final qualifying hole. Most people had never heard of him, but there he was, holding off the best golfer in the world when it mattered most. 2 months later, Campbell won the HSBC World Match Play Championship. This was the richest prize in golf at that time. He became only the 4th golfer in history to win both the U.S. Open and World Match Play in the same year. Campbell finished second on the European Order of Merit and was named the 2005 European Tour Golfer of the Year. His success resonated deeply back home in New Zealand. They welcomed him with a parade that was compared to the Beatles' arrival in 1964. But success came with a price Campbell wasn't prepared to pay. Immediately after his dual major successes, Campbell experienced profound mental and physical exhaustion. He took an extended 6-week break. He described his state, "Get me out of here. I took 6 weeks off, finished second on the Order of Merit that year, and then I just decided to go on vacation, mentally and physically. I was so exhausted." Campbell openly admitted that nobody prepares you for winning a major tournament. He called it wild. The constant request for his time became overwhelming. He had to start saying no to many opportunities. Here's where things went wrong. Campbell was a self-described shy person who didn't like attention. He only played golf for the trophies. The fame and responsibility that came with being a major champion became a burden rather than a reward. Campbell later reflected on a critical mistake. "I didn't reset my goals, which I should have done, as soon as it was all over." He admitted to practicing less and making detrimental changes to his swing. He called these a lot of stupid things and took full responsibility. The lack of desire and feeling in the wilderness weren't just passive states. They were actively made worse by his failure to adapt psychologically to major championship success. As Campbell's mental state declined, his body began to break down too. In 2014, Campbell publicly disclosed his battle with tendinitis in his left ankle. This injury made him unable to play for 2 to 3 months. He said he didn't feel fully physically ready to play tournament golf at the highest level, but the ankle wasn't his only problem. Campbell also dealt with significant shoulder issues throughout his career. His left shoulder developed what doctors called a slap tear. This didn't require surgery, but it needed extensive rehabilitation and a potential cortisone injection. Campbell attributed the injury to the immense stress of hitting countless thousands of golf balls over his career. But he also pointed to less obvious demands like lifting luggage from airport carousels while traveling. In 2009, Campbell experienced spasmodic pain in his right shoulder. This forced him to withdraw from the Qatar Masters after completing only 9 holes. The recurring nature of Campbell's injuries pointed to a systemic vulnerability. The fact that mundane activities like lifting luggage contributed to his shoulder tear showed that the physical demands of professional golf extended far beyond the golf course. While Campbell battled physical injuries, his personal life was falling apart. In 2014, Campbell publicly announced his separation from his wife, Julie, after 28 years of marriage. This deeply personal event had a substantial impact on his mental state and readiness for competitive golf. Campbell explicitly stated that this personal turmoil was a key factor in his decision not to feel mentally ready to play competitive golf. He chose to withdraw from prominent events, including the BMW PGA Championship and the U.S. Open. Campbell acknowledged that the separation, combined with his struggles on the course, led him to put golf on the back burner. A critical aspect of this period was Campbell's desire to reconnect with his children, Thomas and Jordan, who were 16 and 14 at the time. He openly admitted to having been an absent father due to the relentless demands of professional touring. His stated intention to spend more time with them, engaging in daily activities like cooking meals and school drop-offs, signaled a profound shift in his priorities. He was moving away from the singular pursuit of golf at its highest level. The U.S. Open victory thrust Campbell into an entirely new dimension of fame and public responsibility that he wasn't equipped to handle. Off-course commitments became a significant focus. Campbell visited disadvantaged children in schools across New Zealand with the U.S. Open trophy to inspire them. He shared his own humble beginnings with them. But here's the problem. Campbell explicitly stated that he prioritized making money for his family's future, leading to missed time with his children. This showed a shift from his intrinsic motivation, which was driven by winning trophies, towards external factors like financial security. This shift pulled his focus away from the intense, singular dedication required for elite competition. The trappings of success acted like a double-edged sword. While they provided financial security and a platform for positive social impact, they simultaneously eroded the primary focus and mental energy required for elite competition. Campbell was fundamentally incompatible with the public demands of major championship stardom. He found the fame and responsibility to be burdens rather than rewards. Campbell's performance declined rapidly and dramatically. His official world golf ranking plummeted from 16th in 2005 to 25th in 2006, then sharply to 174th in 2007, and further to 183rd in 2008. By 2009, his ranking had fallen outside the top 300. He recorded no top 10 finishes on the European Tour between 2009 and September 2012. His major championship record deteriorated significantly. He consistently missed cuts or finished near the bottom of the field. For instance, he failed to make the cut at the Masters from 2006 to 2009. He only made one cut at the U.S. Open during this period, finishing tied for 58th in 2007. The ankle tendinitis in 2014 and the personal turmoil of his marriage separation further compounded Campbell's struggles. This led to his official retirement from top-level golf in 2015. This decision was explicitly attributed to recurring injuries and the inability to be physically ready for tournament play. Following his retirement, Campbell transitioned into new roles within the golf community. He established the Michael Campbell Golf Academy in Benhavís, Spain. This aligned with advice he received from Jack Nicklaus after his U.S. Open win to take the opportunity to give back to the game. Campbell also engaged in charitable initiatives. He became an ambassador for Kiwi Golf, a Wellington-based charity focused on introducing young people to golf. Despite his retirement from the main tours, Campbell's competitive spirit remained. In December 2017, he announced plans for a European Tour comeback with the goal of competing on the Senior Tour. He officially recommenced his career at the 100th New Zealand Open in February 2019. Although he aggravated his old ankle injury during training, he later achieved a significant tied second finish at the Stacia PGA Seniors Championship. At 56, Michael Campbell's life looks very different from his glory days. He's divorced after 28 years of marriage. He's no longer in the spotlight that once overwhelmed him. His competitive golf is limited to senior events when his body allows it. Campbell's life is now quiet and focused on family and giving back to the sport. He runs his golf academy in Spain and works with various charities. But the man who once beat Tiger Woods and held golf's biggest trophy lives a relatively solitary existence. His ex-wife's recent revelations about their marriage separation brought renewed attention to the personal cost of his professional success. The details of their split highlighted how the demands of elite golf had made him an absent father for years. Campbell's transition to coaching and charitable work suggests that his retirement wasn't a complete withdrawal from golf. Instead, it was a strategic realignment to preserve his well-being while contributing to the sport in a different capacity. Michael Campbell's career serves as a compelling case study of the multifaceted pressures on elite athletes that extend far beyond their physical abilities. His journey underscores the critical importance of psychological preparation for success and the profound impact of personal life on professional performance. Today, at 56, Campbell has found a sustainable and personally fulfilling relationship with golf on his own terms. His journey shows that sometimes stepping away from the spotlight isn't giving up. It's choosing a different path to happiness. What do you think about how fame and pressure affect athletes? Have you seen similar stories of success becoming a burden? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about golf's greatest champions.